Hey YouTube, Eric here today, going to be doing a review on probably one of my favorite figures in my collection. I wouldn't say it's the favorite, but it's definitely one of them. This is Masterpiece, I forgot the number, but basically Masterpiece, Nemesis Prime, Black Convoy, whatever you want to call it. This is a black repaint, in traditional Nemesis Prime colors, of probably one of the best Transformers molds ever. And most Transformers fans will tell you that the Masterpiece Optimus Prime mold is probably one of the best there is, and I have to agree. This is a very, very cool truck mode. Glossy black paint over metal, loaded with features. I mean, it has a little vent, the air intake vents. You look underneath, it has pistons and not too much kibble. You can see the little fake grill underneath there. Long smokestacks, which is always good. Red windows, nice chrome. Blue lights. I mean, it's typical Nemesis Prime colors. You can open this up, and there's a little seat in there, and I think that's in reference to the Diaclone series. They used to have people that could ride in the G1 toys back when it was Diaclone. So I guess that's in reference to that. But overall, it's a very, 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 very nice mold. Extremely heavy. I would say this is a good maybe 10 pounds. Close, maybe 8 pounds. I mean, this is like probably the heaviest Transformer I have, and I have quite a bit. Even heavier than a lot of combined Transformers. I mean, this thing is heavy. Rubber wheels, and it rolls really well. As for size, this guy is probably, well, he's about the same size as a leader. I'm gonna back the camera up a little bit. He's the same size as leader class Optimus Prime from Revenge of the Fallen. Only thing is, he's longer because, I mean, it's a long nose cab, and this is a short nose cab. And I'll just stand up so you can see. So they stack up pretty well. I mean, I'd say he's easily a leader class toy. One thing that you might notice immediately is that even though this is Nemesis Prime, he has a Autobot logo, and that kind of put me off at first, but I'll get more on that later. Let me get to the transformation, because it really is a really good transformation. And I want to apologize in advance because I've only transformed this guy once, so we'll see how it goes. So take this, and the thing with this transformation, it takes such a simple G1 transformation for Optimus Prime, and it turns it into a work of transforming art, I would say. Pull this piece down. Alright, now just simple things like the feet. I mean, they make it into a little complicated, but in a satisfyingly good way. These are his feet. Now, this is a trailer hitch right there. You could open his legs up, flip it out, but I mean, I don't have a trailer, even though I think they're making a trailer for this guy, but I don't really worry about it. You take these two gas tanks, pull it out, and you have him his little feet. Okay. Next thing you want to do on the front, you want to take and close this seat down, because that will get in the way. What's next? What's next? We take the grill, flip it up. Take this fake grill, flip it down. Let's loosen up these arms. And it's very reminiscent of the G1 Prime's arms. And we just want to move them, get them out of the way a little bit. Just get them out of the way. Alright. So now we take this piece with his wheels, flip these guys all the way around, flip it around, and which way does this go? This goes down, and oh, that's right. You flip this up like this. Oops, sorry, I got a little too close to the camera. Flip it around like that and flip it up. And let's see. I guess we got to get this out of the way first. Okay, take that, flip that around. Keep these guys open. Flip this upside down. Let's get his head out from back here. Sorry if this is kind of a sloppy transformation. Like I said, I've only done this once, and I'll explain why I've only done it once when I get there. Alright, so now you take this piece, push it back in, Alright, there we go. Now we can get this up with no problem. Same thing on this side, flip it around, push it up. Take the whole torso and there you go. Close it up. Alright, so he's all but done, and Jesus, this guy's really tall. As you can see, he's really tall. You gotta take his waist. I'm trying to get all this on camera, but this guy is so freaking big. Take his waist, spin it around, separate the legs. Let's move up to the face, and now you can kind of see. Let me get my tripod a little bit better here. Alright, now you can kind of see how truly big this guy is. Take for his hands, I like how you do with his hands. You take this piece underneath here, pull it, stretch it out, close it up. You have a hand. Oh, and you take his antennas and you can flip them up. And you can do the same thing for this hand, but I'm not going to bother doing it because I want to show off one of his accessories, which is his axe. Now, this is his Energon axe. On regular Masterpiece Prime, it was orange, but for Nemesis Prime, I really like how they made it pink, the same color of his windows. And how you want to get this on, you just shove it in here, and it should go right in. There we go. Alright, and there he has his little Energon axe. He comes with a couple of other accessories too, and just, you know, there he is. You can take these, close them up just a little bit. Some of his other accessories, open this up, and you kind of caught a glimpse of it before when I was transforming him. He has the Matrix, but I think this is supposed to be the dead Matrix. I don't know, because it's purple, and it lights up red. You push this button up here, and it lights up red, but I took the batteries out because not the biggest fan of having batteries in my Transformers. Also, get it up a little bit more. There's a button on the back of his head right here. You push that button and he can talk. Hello, Nemesis Prime. So yeah, he could talk. All that good stuff. Alright, and let's see, what else can I tell you about him? Well, he does have that Autobot insignia, but he also comes with his rifle, and he can hold the rifle pretty well. Let's get his hands open. Every one of his fingers is individually articulated, and he holds the rifle. And let's get his thumb out. He can hold the rifle pretty well. I mean, it just kind of hangs out there. He doesn't really hold it that well. If you give him an awkward position, it will fall out. But he can hold it. Another thing he came with was a dead Megatron gun, I'm guessing. He has a little clip from Starscream on him. I'll put it on there. This comes off. This comes off. And you could even take this off. And what you'll notice is that it really is a darker, it's not really silver, it's kind of like a dark gunmetal as opposed to the original Optimus Prime's gun, Megatron gun, but you know, he can hold that too. I'm not going to waste time showing you guys. What else? Well, he does, I mean, you could watch any other review if you want to check out how good his articulation is. I mean, he has very, you know, average articulation. I mean, it's not stupendous, but it's not horrible. And he really is sturdy. He weighs a lot. I'm trying to wrap this review up quick. As for the Autobot symbol, that did bother me at first, but then I remembered that this guy is an Autobot. He has an Autobot symbol right there. So I kind of imagine that these are supposed to be the same characters. And this is, I don't think this is supposed to be Optimus Prime because, let me see, let me get his little comm feature. You pull it up, and there's Optimus Prime. So apparently he could talk to Optimus Prime. So if this was Optimus Prime, he wouldn't be talking to him. And then you have a picture of a Hot Rod over there. So I'm guessing this is just supposed to be a black Convoy. So he'll run you a pretty penny. I paid $180, and I think I'm going over my time here. But if I'm not, I mean, he runs you about 180. If you can deal with the fact that he's a Autobot, and I think they just didn't want to. I mean, this is molded on. This is a molded Autobot symbol. I guess they didn't feel like changing it to Decepticon, so they want to keep it as an Autobot like Prime was. So whatever. I mean, it's still a good mold. Great colors. I love the color scheme. The reason I didn't transform this guy so much is because he has a tendency to chip, and I haven't chipped it too much. It came to me with a little slight chip up here, but I mean, I haven't done too much damage to it. So this is not a toy. It is a display piece. Treat it as such. It runs a pretty penny, about 180. So if you like Nemesis Prime and you like this mold, I highly recommend it, but it is not a toy. So that's about it for this review. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Peace.